Structure of an HTML document. After opening your folder and click your HTML file, the first thing every HTML document must have is the doc type. Doc type tells user agents the HTML rules to apply when rendering the file. Doctype HTML means the document follows HTML5, the latest HTML specification. After the doctype, the next thing to add is the HTML element. HTML element is the root element. Every other element will be a child of this element. The head element stores data that'll help user agents understand the document. After the head element is the body element. The body element stores every content that'll be visible to the user like texts, audio, video, links. The doctype, HTML, head and body elements are the prerequisite elements that every HTML documents must have. HTML elements. Elements are the building blocks of HTML. They can be used to create and store any kind of content. For example, the head element is used for storing document metadata that'll be used by user agents, search engines, social media. While the body element stores content that are useful to the users. The H1 element is used for creating top-level headings. When you open your HTML file in the browser, you'll see the result. The P element is used for creating paragraph. See the result. The IMG element is used for adding images. When you open the HTML file in a web browser, you'll see the result. The title element is used for adding document titles. It's mostly used by search engines and web browsers. See the result. Structure of HTML elements. HTML elements are made up of tags. The tags are mostly divided into start tag and end tag. The start tag is used to signify the start of the element. It starts with a less than sign, followed by a tag name which specifies the name of the element, and ends with a greater than sign. The end tag signifies the end of an element. It starts with a less than and slash sign, followed by the tag name which describes the name of the element, and ends with a greater than sign. The start tag end tag format is used by most elements. Except void or null element which uses only the start tags. Normal and void elements. Normal elements are elements that has a start tag, followed by the content, and an end tag. See the result. Void elements are elements that has only a start tag. See the result. HTML attributes. Attributes are used to control the behavior of elements. For example, the IMG element will not render any image without the src attribute. The src attribute stores the address of the image. Open your file in the browser to see the image. The width attribute can be used to control the width of the image. See the resized image. Anatomy of an HTML attribute. HTML attribute are made up of an attribute name, followed by an equal to sign, and ends with a value which must be either single quoted or double quoted. Block and inline elements. Block elements or elements hat starts in a new line when viewed in a web browser. See the result. Inline elements are elements that doesn't begin in a new line. See the result. Case sensitivity. HTML elements tag names are case insensitive. It can be written in any case. The output remains the same. But the best practice is sticking with either lowercase and uppercase, not both at the same time. Nesting elements. Nesting is when elements are stored within other elements. Elements with a start tag and end tag can be used to nest other elements. Some elements nests for semantic reasons. Some elements nests to group and extend functionalities across its children elements. For example, when you use the style attribute to change the background color of the M element. It only affect the M element. But when you use the style attribute on the P element, the parent of M element, it extends across all elements and content within it, including the M element. Whitespace. In HTML, excess whitespaces are reduced to a single whitespace. See the result. Special characters. Special characters are text that helps in interpreting characters that user agents might find confusing. For example, the space special character helps tell the browser to create additional whitespace. Let's add more whitespaces. See the result. The right arrow is used for adding right arrow character. See the result. Comments. Comments are text content that not displayed in the browser. It can be used for various reasons like explaining a code logic to team members. It starts with this characters followed by the content and ends with this characters. The comment wasn't rendered. Do nots. Always make sure your TOD are written properly. Both start and end tag. This P element, for example, has its start and end tag written properly. Attributes value must be properly quoted. Not one-sided quotes. Single and double quotes shouldn't be used together for quoting a value. Attribute value must not be unquoted. The correct way is using either single quotes or double quotes. We also advise that you start new elements in new lines in order to make your code readable, including comments. Always cross-check your attribute value so that you don't spend hours debugging. The image wasn't rendered because the value was incorrect. Challenges.